guys, it's me, Tahila Dreams, and I'll be bringing you episode 4 of Drama Cafe. Bringing you great Korean dramas happening now. For today's treat, it's going to be very tricky, or just royalty-like, if you're ready for the dramatic feel. Okay, if you didn't get those clues, I don't know what you didn't get. So, today's treat is actually King to Drama. Number 1 actually came out this past 2012 at the end of 2012 and now has continued right now in January, and it should be ending or has ended by the time I post this video. So hopefully this summary of this drama will give you a closer insight to it. It's actually about a man named Anthony Kim, who's a wealthy producer for dramas in Korea. So apparently he's the king of dramas because he's actually produced 29 dramas, but only 2 were not as successful, but the others were billion-dollar amazing. So what happens? What makes him go down the drain? Well, suddenly, as he was doing a speech on how great he was, he just realized that one of the people, the writers for their series that he just starts right now called Elegant Romance, did not finish the last scene of the last episode. They only have 4 hours to actually put it up and give it to the production so they can edit it and post it and get ready to set it up live, you know, like how you watch regular TV shows. He has to hurry around and go to the writer's house, and he finds out the writer doesn't want to write the last scene. Why? Because there's a sponsor that wants their stuff in the show, but it doesn't make any sense to her to put it in there. That's what she says. So she decides to write it her way, and then she ditches the road. And he can't find her, so he gets mad. So then he has an idea and uses the writer's assistant named Lee. Well, I don't know her full name. It's Lee Gon something. I'm sorry, guys. I'm butchering it. But I call her Writer Lee because that's what they call her later on. Writer Lee, she's actually an assistant of the actual writer and dreams to be an actual screenwriter for shows. And so when he tricks, Anthony Kim tricks her saying, oh, your Nuna has actually gotten the hospital. She needs you to finish the script. She said that's her dying wish. And so, sadly, she falls for it. And so they finish it on time, but on sad occasion. They do finish it and get good screen and, good people watching it, good ratings. But the sad thing is, while he was actually following one of the writers that was going to take the videotape of the last scene from the episode to the production area so they can edit it and then, finish it up with his editorial stuff and then post it up on air, the dude dies in the accident because he's a motorcycle person, and he's on this narrow road where there's a cliff, where there's water, and then there's like just a wall of a mountain, and there's only 2 sides of the road. So he ends up getting in an accident, and Anthony Kim takes the tape and he goes with the writer to the production area, and he doesn't realize that that dude was dying. I mean, he realized he was like bleeding and stuff, but he was so heartless, and he's like, oh no, he'll be fine, the ambulance is coming anyways. And the writer was like, what the freak is going on with you? Later on, he actually gets fired because of that incident, but the chairman already didn't like him anyway, so he kind of just uses it as a get out of here issue. So what really gets him upset is because he gets fired, and the writer finds out what really happens is she gets fired by her actual writer, because the actual writer thought she was using her. It's like, oh, why would you do that? Oh, this is how you treat me all these years, I teach you. And so Writer Lee takes a bucket of orange juice. Why orange juice? You have to watch the show. And she throws it on him, and it's like, this is what you get. You make me lose my job, boy. Sorry, I'm not getting all up in this. 3 years later, after he's been fired from World Productions, he decides to get revenge from everyone who's been trying to get him out of that productions, or just saying he's no good, he's a selfish butthole. He decides to get revenge. So he has like this little office area he's been holding for a while with this one intern or one worker who says they're behind on bills, they're eating ramen noodles every freaking day. He decides to make his own productions, and he thinks about, who's the person I can use right now? And he decides Writer Lee is the best person because before she actually gave him her drama script, and he's like, no, this is too expensive, even though it has feudal Japan stuff, this could be very good. It was just too expensive because all the props and the area, you know, you have to have a good investor. So he decides to use her, even though they hate each other. Hate each other in the beginning. They decided to go along with it anyways because she wants her drama alive and he wants the money. But if you're looking for a drama that has like goal achieving step by step, overcoming obstacles every episode of the way, and having side comedy in each character, not just one comedy relief character, in each character and their situations, you should watch this show. Because even though it has a seriousness and trying to overcome the obstacles of life and trying to get your goal that you want in your heart, it still has its funny side slides and, you know, has its funny ways. But if you're looking for a drama that's like that, you should go check it out. And next week I'll actually be doing another drama that's somewhat similar to this, but it has to do with her entering a new world of fashion and becoming a designer. If you know what I'm talking about, here's a picture of it, which I'm going to post for next week for episode number 5 of Drama Cafe. So I can't really say the name right because I don't want to butcher it and get like massive hate, but from myself and others. So I hope you guys enjoy this episode. I'm so sorry I couldn't do my art pictures and stuff like I always did. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.